Hey, good morning. It's early in the morning. I just had to make a few stops this morning, and I'm out. I got a little few messages this morning, so I wanted to make another small video to the people that inquire about processes when it comes to private citizenship. Um, I want to say that's a lot of different processes. Don't get discouraged on the process that you're doing. Um, we do things differently. It's many different processes. I got this. I got to always stress that when someone's doing a process different from yours, don't think that you're doing the wrong thing, because sometimes you could take some of the processes and put it together. Okay, so don't get discouraged. Don't worry. Don't feel like, oh, I did this. But I'm going to tell you something. Through experience, I have done different processes, but I just found a process that was for me. Okay. So, young lady messaged me this morning from the group, and she was like, hey, I've done so many processes. I don't know which one is best for me, and I don't know, I've spent so much money. But just look at it like this: you really love yourself, okay? You're investing in yourself. You want what's best for yourself, so it's okay to be searching for the right process, right? Some processes, again, I must say, are long to a long extent of a process. Okay, everything is not uh, easy, but you do have a process. It can be short, it can be long. Now, my process, it's a process, but it is not to the extent of some. Now, I can't say which ones because I haven't done many different processes, but I have done different things. I had actually two mentors in my life. One I followed first, and then the new mentor that I deal with right now was the process that I enjoyed, that I felt with my spirit that it was the right one for me. Because when you have a lot of common sense with these processes, it helps you a lot to understand. And my mentor helped me to understand uh, what I'm doing, and it was easy for me to understand. It might be not easy for somebody else. You might still not understand it, and a person can explain to you 1,000 times. But it's just your spirit that will tell you that, hey, this is the way to go. This is what you should be doing. So you have to just really follow that in any process that you deal with. If you like the process or the mentor you're dealing with, it's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. I must say, uh, it depends on the process. One thing that you should understand, like I said in my last video, okay, not knocking nobody's process. I must always state that for educational purposes, you do not have to do a lot of stuff that some people teach. And that's why I say my process is like a simple process, but it's doable for what you're trying to do. Now, for those of you that, excuse me, I'm driving, so I'm always driving making videos. So when you see my videos, I might be driving or I might be at my house. But anyway, so when you're doing these processes, you have to think, what is your agenda? Okay. So if you have an agenda, oh, I'm just trying to fight courts, right? You have to understand that a private citizen doesn't need to be in a courtroom. If you have processes already, like far as you already going through it with the courts, if you get yourself established as a private citizen, that can help you. Yes, that can help you a lot. But some people do this because they want to show that they can get out of something. People, being a private citizen is more than that. It's not about that. We get in it for the wrong reasons. Private citizen is for you to be free and be able to live like you're really supposed to live, people. It is not for you to be running the courts. It is not for you to be doing IRS documents. Okay? I'm going to always stress the IRS documents because that's the main issue that we have. Everybody want to run and do IRS documents. Private citizens do not deal with the IRS. See, this is what got me when I learned and came into this. Yes, I learned just like everybody else. Everybody was talking about doing IRS forms. Everybody was talking about you can buy a car with a 1099A and stuff like that. No, they not having that shit no more. They not doing it. They take people to jail. Again, that's not for me. That's for somebody else. They want to do that. As far as me being a private citizen, I don't want none of that. It's really upon what you want, people. If you want to be free, you want to live the right way. Can you still make money on the private side? Yes. Businesses, bill of exchange, stuff like that. See, that's me. That's me. I don't do IRS forms, people. What is your agenda? When you trying to do a process, what is your agenda? My agenda for me was I want to be free. I don't want to be in a jurisdiction. I want to be able to defend my rights the right way. The other benefits come with it. Bill of exchange. Going and buying cars with a bill of exchange. Getting money, credits in my account, bill of exchange. I do not deal with the IRS, period. For what? The only thing I send to the IRS is a notice of who I am. That's it. That's it. This is what I mean by it's a lot of things that you don't have to do. I'm not knocking nobody's process. You can do what you want to do, but not me. Not me. Private citizens don't pay taxes. So why am I messing with the IRS? I'm going to stress this all the time. I want to say to people, listen, it's on you what process you want to take on. There's no such thing as you doing the wrong process. It's just what you do with the process. Like, again, dealing with IRS forms, you can still do your process without doing that. It's your agenda. So if your agenda is like, I want to take care of child support, stuff like that, no, IRS don't take care of that. Stop thinking that IRS takes care of your child support. It does not. Excuse me, people. Excuse me. It does not. Excuse me. Son is acting up. Son is acting up, so I gotta handle it. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. That is the most common thing that I get when I talk to someone on just a conversation is that, oh man, I've done so many processes and I'm spending so much money. Which one is the right one? Then, you might get the wrong idea. Oh, everything is a scam. No, it's not. You have reality with some of these processes. You just have to, again, your spirit have to tell you which one you rather take. What's your agenda? First of all, that's number one. What is your agenda? Some people get in this because they want to protect their kids. Some of this, they want to protect them and their kids. Some people just want to live off the land, which is bill of exchange, stuff like that. Some people, they have a whole agenda like me. My agenda is to live free and away from these people. You see what I'm saying? How to handle police when you're being stopped and stuff like that. How do you handle the courts if you was summoned to a court? These are the processes that I have. These are the processes that I liked when my mentor showed me, and he was like, this is this, these are the steps. This is how you handle that. Everything he taught me is the same thing I would pass to another person, so they'll have the knowledge of that. When when you talk to me, you might not get everything out of me, because that's private. You're not gonna question me and get all, hey, what is, where I get this, where I get the documents, why I do this, why I do this. If you really serious, I can talk to you about a subject. You can ask me questions. If your heart tells you, your spirit tells you that, hey man, this is the right thing for you, that's what it is. I'm not gonna try to make somebody, oh, you need to come over here and let me, no, because I really don't teach. But I like to give people knowledge, though. I don't teach nothing. Private is private, people. So you can't argue and say, oh, well, you don't want to share, and this because it's private. This is not supposed to be taught no way. You have to go and research and learn for yourself. But when you have a mentor, you have to embrace that. If you run into a mentor, you have to embrace that, because if even if it's not me, even if it's somebody else, embrace that learning knowledge. Okay, that's not to say that you're doing the wrong thing, because you have different processes. You have to know that while you're doing something, there are different processes. And like me personally, what I do is, when I hear something, I say, oh, that's the same process. They just went about it a different way. Right? Someone's strategies can have the same look and reason why you're doing it, but you're just doing it in a different way. So you can't say it's wrong. So when someone passes me, hey, listen, what is this and this and this? Well, I will tell you straight up, I don't know nothing about that, because I never did no process like that. Maybe you can explain and elaborate with me so I understand, and then I can say, well, you're doing the right thing. What is that for? What is an affidavit of truth? To me, affidavit of truth is used for courts. Affidavit of truth is used for other things too. They use them in the county clerks to anything else do, just to say who you are, right? It's like kind of like it's not a declaration of status, but they kind of work in the same way, in a way, right? So since I'm talking about that, declaration of status, first of all, number one, what is a declaration of status, right? Because many might question, like, what is he talking about? Because I do that. What is he talking about? I don't know what that is you telling me this, but what is that, and what does it do? What is it for? Okay, so I'm going to give you this, since I've been saying this, and probably some people been asking, wait, what is that? Okay, declaration of status is you explaining who you are, right? Kind of similar to an affidavit of truth, but it's more extent.